What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I'm out and about running some errands and things today. My thickness sander, my dual drum thickness sander that I've had for about 18, 19 years, has died, and I need it to build some stuff for the red brick house. So I've got a new one on the back of the truck that I've got to get in there and get off of it. The power head alone is like 220 pounds, and I have no idea how heavy the other one is because it's been sitting in the same spot forever. I've got to get that one up and out of here. It ain't got to go home, but it's got to get the hell up out of here. So I've got some work to do and running around picking up stuff for the red brick house. I'm going to be going back there tomorrow. So we're still in the dead time. We got less than 2 weeks till training camp opens up, and people, of course, are looking to get their name back out there. And there's people out there who have recently been fired by ESPN that, of course, need to find other work. And so you want to be heard from. So, of course, what better way to be heard from than to trash the Cowboys, which is in vogue right now. It's in vogue to trash the Cowboys. Steve Young, who was let go by ESPN, along with a multitude of others, in cost savings or cost re-shifting, because they're bringing in Pat McAfee, letting go a lot of the talent that they have. Got rid of Steve Young with a bunch of other people, and I don't think Michael Irvin will ever get back on there as well. But be that as it may, Steve Young talking about the Dallas Cowboys, basically saying they've got no chance in hell with Mike McCarthy calling plays. The thing that's interesting about this is he goes on and talks about how the Cowboys offense, they're running plays from like 2015, that the offense is passé and they're not innovators like Kyle Shanahan is. And I will say, I agree with that the Cowboys offense needed to change. But then you go on and you talk about how great Kellen Moore was. So wait a minute, wait. Kellen Moore was running the plays from 2015 and before. In fact, we could look and say that the offense for the Cowboys is the same offense that they were running since the 90s. Kellen Moore was calling those plays, not Mike McCarthy. And it's kind of crazy to me when I keep hearing everybody talking about Mike McCarthy calling plays and how bad it is. I will say that at least Mike McCarthy has had playoff success and has won a Super Bowl. I can't say the same about Kellen Moore, who originally came from the Detroit Lions and called plays, because we all know as Cowboy fans, a lot of the times it was situational plays that were killing us. And it seemed like whenever we get to the playoffs, the things that the Cowboys did well, they stopped doing. And I will also say, it's a lot easier to look good on your offense when you have George Kittle, when you have Christian McCaffrey, and you have Deebo Samuels, where you have a multitude of guys that can kill you, as opposed to what happened for the Cowboys. Once we lost Tony Pollard in that game, we had one weapon. CeeDee Lamb. Those things are not the same. And when you only have one weapon, you don't have a whole lot of choices in what you can do. Now, this whole thing that Mike McCarthy, you would think he just fell off the salad truck. That Mike McCarthy is an idiot. So, we're going to find out about Kellen Moore. If Kellen Moore calling plays is what did it for the Cowboys, or if it was actually we were doing better because we actually had Dak Prescott running the offense. And I know, insert laugh point here for Dak Prescott haters that'll say, you're whack, Dak is an idiot, you're just stupid, you're just a Dak lover, you're not really a Cowboy fan, and yada yada, all this other bullshit that you get. It's just the way it is. But I'm not one to think that Mike McCarthy is a complete idiot. A lot of people seem to think that, but there's not a lot of guys in the NFC that actually won Super Bowls, including Kyle Shanahan. And you can't look at Kyle Shanahan and not say that he hasn't had some great teams, some great talent. He has great defense, but he ain't won no Super Bowl yet either. You can talk about the Eagles and how great a team and how they're put together and constructed. They ain't won a Super Bowl either. It's hard to win a Super Bowl. And I'm betting, I got to get my stuff here. I'm betting that Mike McCarthy does a whole hell of a lot better than you guys are giving him credit for. All right, so back to Mike McCarthy. You know, it's kind of funny because, you know, you would think that Kellen Moore was this genius. Now, let me ask you this. If Kellen Moore was so great, because we've had not 1 but 2 years that he has gone around and done head coaching interviews. And we've seen always the hot coordinator as always the hot head coach hire. Kyle Shanahan, although he was with, and this is what's crazy, him and Sean McVay were both with the Commanders. Yeah, the Commanders had those guys in their building and didn't do well. Kyle Shanahan went to Atlanta and got them to a Super Bowl, in which case they had the big meltdown. In which case he got his job as a head coach. I don't see where everybody looking at Kellen Moore thinks that he is so great. If he's so great, why is he having to basically do a lateral move? In fact, some people could say you go from the spotlight of being with the Dallas Cowboys to the Chargers. It's not the same spotlight. If anything, that could be viewed as a downward move. He couldn't get a head coaching gig. And it's funny because, you know, we use statistics and we can all say the Cowboys were great scoring points in the regular season, which they are. And they've done some great things. But even with Jason Garrett era, you know, the Cowboys scored a lot of points a lot of times. But there were times, and Mike McCarthy has reiterated this, that you don't want to keep passing the ball and trying to score a whole bunch of points. You want to slow the game down. There's no way, no how you should ever lose a game that you're up 26-3. Yet the Dallas Cowboys have done that. There's no way, no how that you should lose a game to the Lions when you're up in the second half by 21 points. And this is, yeah, literally, my phone is just saying, the fudge? You lost those games? Yeah, I hate this. I hate this phone. I hate this phone holder. It sucks. It sucks. The shit just sucks. It doesn't hold it. Look, it's about to pop off again. Oh my God, it's got these like rollers. I mean, which is not, it's got rollers to roll it in there. But the phone with the new case that I have on it's a little bit thicker and it just rolls right out. It just rolls out. It sucks. But there have been times where the Cowboys have had leads and we just blow it because we're not changing what we're doing. And I dare say that's the problem of Kellen Moore is he's got a game plan. We're going to go in, we're going to execute the game plan, whether it's working or not. We're not going to change what we're doing. And that's been the problem, is being able to understand the game in real time. We'll see how it works with Mike McCarthy. But the fact that everybody is just killing Mike McCarthy, you would think that he has no experience whatsoever and is just the village idiot. I'm gonna go ahead and say, let me see, because I'll take the guy who has a ring over a guy who doesn't. Hope y'all are having a great day. Get another one of these stops out the way for today, and I guess I will see y'all a little bit later. I'll be back at the workshop putting this big old thing together and getting this vanity ready for tomorrow to take down to the red brick house and getting ready for our live stream tonight. And I hope you guys will join us. And as always, I appreciate you guys keeping me company while I'm running out and doing my thing. Peace.